numerous high courts of the country, including Bombay, Delhi, Nagpur, Goa, Telangana, Allahabad, and almost 20 high courts. So the person we are meeting is having a very prominent experience. He has successfully argued over almost 1500 cases before Sajstat, Mumbai, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Allahabad, and Kolkata. He has argued several matters before ITAT, VAT Tribunal, NCLT, SEBI Tribunal, and the Textile Committee, CES Appellate Tribunal. He is appointed as arbitrator by the Honorable Bombay High Court. He is a profound speaker on budget and GST lectures. He has authored several published articles on negative list under service tax, customs, valuation, Senvet credit, GST. He has also addressed numerous seminars organized by major industry associations such as CII, IMC, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Chambers of Commerce Industry, Chambers of Tax Consultant, Bombay Chartered Accountants Society. So here I welcome Mr. Bharat Rai Chandani. We would also be, I will call Bishan sir to kindly present a memento, along with Chairman sir to present a memento.
I'll just take a minute to recognize our guest, Mr. Birbali Mal from Karachi. Sir has been our host in SAFA conference, and today he was here. So I told him, Atithi Devo Bhav, or sir is, I also told him that, the India's future is bright. Please think of relocating to India. He was originally, the ancestors from India only. So sir was here, so I took 1 minute to, recognize his presence here. And sir, keep coming to WIRC. Bharat Rachandini sir, I have heard him many times, but unfortunately never on the WIRC's platform. So I told him that कि अभी मिलते रहेंगे, but इनका आंसर था कि शायद अब पहले नहीं मिले, आज भी आखिरी बार मिल रहे हैं. तो सर ऐसा मत करना. Bishan Bhai is there in council for now 4 years, and Bishan Bhai will, prevail upon what you said, and I'm sure Bishan Bhai will bring you when we want. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. ये स्लाइड्स चला दीजिए. Very good afternoon, friends. I hope you had a good lunch. हमको तो नहीं खिलाया, सीधा यहाँ से लेके आकर बोले चलो. Okay. No, that Bishan Bhai is very nice. He's an old friend. I only say yes whenever he calls. So you should thank Bishan Bhai after the session. और अगर किसी को अंडे टमाटर मारने तो इनको ही मारना, मेरे को नहीं. Okay. Sir, friends, I think I have 1 hour time, no? 1.5 hour. But there is another speaker, no? Okay. Till the time he comes. Okay. Sir, the subject that I have been asked to speak on is input tax credit. All of you are aware what is input tax credit? Somewhat idea everybody has, no, sir? जो थोड़ा बहुत आपको पता है ना, 1 घंटे के बाद पता नहीं रहेगा. Okay. The entire GST law, basically fundamentally, the entire GST law is based on the concept of input tax credit. It's a value-added tax. It's a tax only on value addition. So whatever taxes are paid at the first stage will be available as credit at the second stage and so forth, so on. This is the fundamental principle. The another fundamental principle is, okay, thank you, beta. Another fundamental principle is that GST is a destination-based consumption tax. What do you mean by destination-based consumption tax? What do you mean by destination-based consumption tax, sir? Anybody, you can ask, sir. I am not a politician, sir. Let this be an interactive session, sir. Okay. You can ask your questions at any point of time you want to ask. I will not answer, but you please ask. Okay. Ultimately consumed. Basically, it's a tax on the consumer. Wherever the goods and services end, the consumer eats them, the consumer consumes them, tax should end there. Nobody in the intermediate chain should suffer the burden of tax. The burden of tax is ultimately on the consumer, the common man, you and I. Okay, that's the fundamental principle. Therefore, when they introduced input tax credit, they said there are so many taxes. There are sales taxes, excise, service tax, octroi, entry tax, etc. We are going to merge everything into GST. Okay, and therefore we will give you credit. Okay, they came out with a clarification also when they introduced the GST law. They said seamless credit. Okay, seamless credit. Okay, somebody read it, seems very less credit. Okay. Actually, it is so, sir. Actually, it is so. I'll tell you. Before I go on to the subject that I have, sir, okay, 2-3 fundamental more principles I will tell you, sir, which I feel, okay. You may have a different opinion, sir. Okay. What is GST, sir? No, full form nahi. Okay. What is GST? Indirect tax burden? No, sir. Every burden is on consumer only. Only consumer has to pay. Sir, according to me, GST is a marriage. GST, according to me, is a marriage. Marriage between whom? The state and the center. It's actually a marriage between the state and the center. Okay, therefore they had to go and amend the constitution. The constitution was the forefather who solemnized this marriage. Okay, between the state and the center. Okay. What happens when Lakshmana marries Shurpanakha? This is exactly what is going to happen. Okay. Sorry? This is not an arranged marriage, sir. This is not an arranged marriage. Arranged marriages are successful. This is a love marriage. Okay. Out of their choice, they have done that. And please wait. Please take it from me. We have not even seen the tip of the iceberg in GST litigation. The GST controversies. Okay. The law is such. The law is such. I have nothing against the law, sir. The law is drafted in such a manner. Added with clarifications, circulars, notifications, challenges, judgments, and amendments, retrospective amendments. Section 7 was retrospectively amended. It's a height. Your charging section is being amended retrospectively. Okay, they also don't know. Nobody knows, sir. Please don't blame them. Whosoever has made the law, he also doesn't know what I am making. Okay. Because 30 people are involved, sir. 30 states are involved. 30 है कि 31 हो गए 32 हो गए पता नहीं हर रोज नया आ जाता है 31 sorry sir 31 states. So I don't know, sir, how many states are there, how many union territories are there, I don't know, sir. I lost geography in 10th standard. Okay. So these 30 people making and cooking a dish, sir, everybody is adding their own masala. They also don't know what ultimately they are going to cook. Okay. Second, okay, this state and center, sir. Okay. Suppose tomorrow the state decides, today what is the rate of tax? Mean rate is 18%. 9 you will keep, 9 I will keep, correct? Suppose tomorrow the state says, no, mister, you may be happy with 9, I am not happy, I want 10, I want 12. Can I do it? No. Okay. Suppose tomorrow some states like Maharashtra or Gujarat or Andhra or Tamil Nadu, progressive states say, Arey, center is very poor, I don't need 9, I need only 4. Can I do it? Can I do it? No. To your shock and horror, I will tell you they can. And they will. Wait. It's a matter of time. And it will be constitutionally valid. Nobody can challenge it. It will be perfectly valid. Please wait. The states have not shown their true color. Wait till they show their true color. Then you will realize the marriage. Okay, what has happened? Yes, they can. If they want more, they will say, you are happy with 9, I want 12, they can. Okay. They may not be able to increase 18 to 20. They will say, I will keep 12, you keep 6. That is possible. Okay, I may be wrong, you may have a different view, but that's my opinion. That is possible because as per the Constitution bench of the Supreme Court, the states are a sovereign in itself. Please don't undermine the state. Don't think that union is superior to the state. No, this is a local law. This is a local tax. States are supreme. Okay. Third, what will be the major controversy that you will see in GST according to you? Major disputes. No, not let them share, sir. Sir, दो गुंडे मिलके लूट रहे हैं आपस में क्या कर रहे हैं हमको क्या करने का है सर? Okay, how are we concerned? How they share? What is the major controversy or dispute that you are going to see in GST? ITC and? No, not interest penalties. No, not really classification, sir. Place of supply. Please take it from me. Today we are at a stage where supply says everything is taxable. Everything under the sun is covered by that definition called supply. Correct? Subject to your exemptions and exclusions. So you have reached the peak of your taxation. Whatever that 2 lakh crore, 1.5 lakh crore, whatever that figures they give in the newspaper. That's a peak of taxation. Okay. How do I augment my revenue? How do I increase my revenue? I've already peaked it. Everything is taxed. What do I do now? By denying input tax credit. This is the only and only manner, only and only way the state will be in a position to increase its revenue. Therefore, you will see input tax credit being denied left, right, center. Major litigation, major dispute will revolve around ITC. We have not even started real input service issues, real inputs issues. We have not even started that. Today we are only on fake ITC, etc. That we will see. Okay. The other issues will be place of supply. Okay. Maharashtra will say place of supply is Maharashtra, pay tax here. Gujarat will say place of supply is here, pay tax here.
So then this law will lost?
No, not lost, sir.
Value-added tax will go.
It is gone already. It is already gone, sir. You cannot challenge it saying that you told me I will give you tax credit and therefore you please give me now. Okay. In the entire law, in the entire act, there is only one section. There is only one section called section 16 which provides for input tax credit. Only one. Okay. One section is feeding so many people, sir. Okay. What does section 16 say? Section 16 says if you have received the goods and services which are used in the course or furtherance of business, you will be eligible for credit. Used or intended to be used. Okay. You are eligible for credit. What is this credit, sir? Is it your fundamental right? Is it your birthright? Is it your fundamental right? Is it a right given under Part 3 of the Constitution? Then what is it, sir? Is it a vested right? There are so many phrases that people use. What is this input tax credit? Concession. Sir, you are attending this program. You have paid some fee, no, sir? The institute has given you any concession? Has institute given you any concession, sir? Or WIRC has given you any concession? No. It's your right, you pay and come. So long as you satisfy the condition. that you are a chartered accountant, etc. Can they stop you saying that, no, we don't like your face, please don't come? No, they stopped me, sir. Gate pe rok diya tha. Okay. Can they do that? Answer is no. According to me, it is not your fundamental right. According to me, it's not a right under Article 14, Article 19, or Article 21 of the Constitution. You cannot claim parity. According to me, it's a statutory right. It's a right given to you by the statute. And the statute is well within its powers, well within its rights to impose conditions, saying that if you want to avail of this right, please satisfy these conditions, then you are eligible for availing that right. Therefore, if you want to claim credit, you have to satisfy the conditions. What are those conditions? Under 16.2, there are 4 conditions. 16.3, 16.4, 16.5, there are conditions. Please satisfy these conditions and credit is yours. Now, no, you cannot say, I am covered by 16.1, I am eligible, therefore I will take. You cannot stop me from taking, saying that you made a statement at 12 o'clock in the midnight that I will give credit to everybody. No. Therefore, according to me, it's a statutory right. If you want to claim credit, you have to and you must satisfy the conditions prescribed in the statute. That is the will of the legislature, that is the call of the parliament. That if you want this right, please satisfy these conditions. Now, what are those conditions? Okay. What are those conditions? We'll see, sir. Okay. First condition is 16.2, correct me, sir, the section or subclause A, B, C, I don't know, sir. A आगे आ जाता है, BB आ जाता है, CC आ जाता है, DD आ जाता है. एक तो GST और 3B क्या है, sir? 3 किधर है? 2 A क्या है? 2 किधर है? Without parents, बच्चे पैदा हो जा रहे हैं. I do not know, sir. I do not understand. We are very with limited intelligence and understanding. Lawyers don't know anything. Okay. So anyway, these forms are there, so don't mind if I make a mistake in the clauses. There is a section called 16.2 which says you will be eligible for credit if you have an invoice. Correct? That's a basic condition. You should have a purchase invoice saying that you have purchased the goods, you have purchased the services. Okay. Second condition is that your vendor should have paid the tax. Your supplier should have paid the tax. Okay. What do you mean by this condition? Your vendor should have paid the tax. Suppose your vendor doesn't pay tax, then what happens? Credit नहीं मिलेगा. आपने तो उसको दे दिया ना सर. उसने नहीं भरा तो मैं क्या करूं? हैं? अमिताभ बच्चन हो आप, जाओ पहले उस आदमी का साइन लेके आओ. हैं? Suppose you have paid 100 plus 18 to your vendor, he doesn't pay. Then what happens? You will not get credit. You are not eligible for credit. Okay. What do you do in such a case, sir? सर प्रैक्टिकली नहीं पूछ रहा, लीगली. प्रैक्टिकली तो आप बहुत कुछ करते हैं, दैट आई नो. आईटीसी लिया तो रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा. और वो पैसा खा गया वो? नहीं नहीं नहीं, पैसा खा गया वो नहीं, मेरा पैसा नहीं है सर, वो सरकार का पैसा है. Is this condition valid, sir? Why? अभी तो सब लोग इतना आंसर दे रहे थे, अभी बोला तो नहीं, वैलिड नहीं. क्यों? It's beyond your control. अरे he is your supplier. You purchase from him, sir. आप उसके घर गए, खाना खा के आ गए, बोलते मैं उसको नहीं पहचानता. Is this condition valid? Is it violative of Article 14 or Article 19 or Article 21? No, let me tell you, this particular provision has been a subject matter of challenge in various courts. Various courts challenges are pending that this condition is bad. Okay. Is it really bad? Sir, that purchase and sale itself is a relationship, sir. Itself is a relationship. Sir, you please look at it from the point of view of the parliament or the legislature. What credit should I give you? I don't have that money. Will you ever tell the banker, I have not deposited 10,000 rupees in my account, but you show me in your passbook? पासबुक एंट्री होता है ना, पुराने ज़माने में होता था, आजकल ऑनलाइन हो गया है. क्रेडिट डेबिट होता था ना. आप बोलेंगे बैंक को क्रेडिट दे दो, बोलेगा मेरे पास पैसा नहीं, तुमने पैसा डाला नहीं, मैं कहाँ से क्रेडिट दे दूँ? So why is it not valid, sir? Why is it not valid? The government can give you credit of something that it has received. If I have not received, what credit should I give you? सर मैं सामने वाले के साथ क्या कर रहा हूँ वो छोड़ दीजिए, आपको क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा. Second, then all have to be satisfied simultaneously, cumulatively. Every condition has to be satisfied. Then, that we will see, sir. Mahalakshmi bad case and all. I am on a different point, sir. Everybody goes to judgment directly. Mahalakshmi, Onquest, this thing, Jayam and Company. Now recently, some Punjab VAT Justice Bhagan has given a judgment. Don't go into judgments. Why? That's the point. Why? Please tell me why. Practically nahi, sir. Legally. According to me, this condition is valid, is perfectly fine, subject to section 42, subject to section 43. It's the biggest fraud played. When they introduced the law for the first time in 2017, there was a section called section 42, there was a section called section 43. What is that called? Matchmaking. Okay. Matching concept. You could amend the returns of this fellow. You had a control in law over your supplier. Section 16(2), this condition read with 42 and 43 is valid. Because the law itself provided for a mechanism for you to control him. Today there is no mechanism. And therefore the condition can fail only and only on one ground, on the condition of impossibility of performance. Then only the condition can fail. Section 42 and 43, according to me, was never introduced. They never implemented, and now they have omitted it. They have omitted it. Today, according to me, there is no way, of course, practical answers are different, but no way in law you can question the vendor from payment of tax. Suppose ये भी भूल जाइए, sir. Suppose you say, sir, ये सब ठीक है. Suppose High Court says, no, mister, get out. I don't agree, it is valid. Then what do I do? कुछ legal answer, practical answer भी तो दे दीजिए, sir. Suppose this condition is held to be valid. Forget your section 42, forget your section 43, forget Onquest, forget all those judgments. That whether you are hand in glove with the vendor or not, forget all those questions. Whether you are an innocent buyer or a bona fide buyer or a bona fide purchaser, forget that. What is legally I give an answer, sir? What happens when you get a show cause notice saying that your vendor has not paid tax, please reverse credit? What do? You call vendor भाग गया है, sir. Vendor मर गया है, समझ लीजिए मर गया अभी. हैं? तो ऊपर तो नहीं जाएंगे, मर गया अभी अपन दुकान बंद कर देंगे सर, क्यों? What do you do when you get a show cause notice saying that please reverse credit? So you should go and recover from the seller. If you fail there, then you come to me. Okay. So you are telling the department, तुमको क्या काम करना है? हाँ. तुम उधर बैठे बैठे कुर्सी मत गरम करो, पहले अपना काम करो. अच्छा. नहीं वो सही है सर, पर कोई मानेगा नहीं. पटना हाई कोर्ट रिजेक्टेड दैट आर्ग्यूमेंट सर. ओके. तो आप क्या बोलना चाहते हैं सर? दैट सरकार ने आप बायर और सेलर को सास की तरह दो बहुओं को लड़ा के मजा कर रहे हैं, हैं? ऐसे ही है. They will say, you please don't teach me what I have to do. Have you complied with the condition? Answer is no, please reverse credit. Okay. There's a twofold answer, sir. Please legally take this argument. Nobody is taking this argument, sir. Have you ever seen a joint show cause notice? Have you ever seen a joint show cause notice issued to both of you saying that, Mr., you have collected but not paid, therefore please pay? If and you are not eligible for credit, both in the same show cause notice? Why? Why? I am only an accomplice. He is the murderer. I am only the witness. Yes, you can prosecute me. Yes, you can prosecute me. Have you ever seen a charge sheet where you are only prosecuting me without the main accused or the main culprit? No. Because you don't raise this argument. A show cause notice can fail on the ground of non-joinder of necessary parties. A suit can fail. And therefore the show cause must fail because of the non-joinder to that man. Where is that man? Why have you not issued any notice to him? Issue notice to him also. I am not saying me. Issue notice to me also. Both are to be put to notice. Both action has to be taken against both of us. किस पे? Joint नहीं sir. Second, जी sir. Oh. Maharashtra officer does not have jurisdiction in Calcutta. Another misconception, all of you are living blissfully. Who said Maharashtra officer cannot issue notice to Calcutta vendor? Please tell me, sir, who told you? 67? 67B. Who said that, sir? ऐसा कोई सेक्शन है क्या? हमको भी पता नहीं है. Who said you cannot issue notice to Calcutta vendor, sir? Take it from me, it will happen. Please don't be under this misconception that I am sitting in Bombay, Delhi officer cannot issue notice to me. Now all of you are under one surveillance. All of us. Everywhere you are voting for the same government, no? Huh? Oh, forget the portal, sir. एक तो I don't like this portal. Every answer you ask any chartered accountant, sir, portal नहीं बोल रहा है. Portal कौन होता है बोलने वाला? State officer can. That's what I am telling you. Please do not undermine your state officer. They are also not aware of the powers that they have. I am telling you. They also don't know what they can do. And the day one officer comes to know you, please wait. They will create havoc. And that day will come, sir. At least in my lifetime. Second, sir, has anybody said where is section 76? Has anybody said where is section 76 in your reply to your notice? 76 is a section which says if you have collected GST, you have to pay to the government, whether payable, not payable, taxable, not taxable, nothing. Have you ever raised a contention? Where is 76 notice? Where is 76 action? Without 76 action, 16.2 cannot be complied with. So today, in law, for me to comply with 16.2, the right is under 76. If you don't give me 42, 43, I have right under 76. Invoke that. Rely on that right. These two arguments you must raise in defending. This is independent of validity, sir. Suppose tomorrow the court says it is not valid, it's a different point. But I am saying, assuming it is valid, what do I do? These 2 points will help you defend your notices, sir. Okay. Sir, all these decisions you can see, sir. These are all on this point. And erstwhile clause also, there were similar provisions, where Madras High Court has taken one view, Bombay High Court upheld the validity, but said you first recover from the defaulting dealer, and then you come. On quest, Delhi High Court held, and the Supreme Court affirmed it, saying that your section is violative of Article 14 because it does not make a distinction between a bona fide purchaser and a mala fide purchaser. That both of you are in hand in glove. Okay. Those are all points, sir, but I personally do not think that you should rely on any of these. On any of these, sir. Today or tomorrow the court is going to uphold this section also. Take it from me. Another denial is RC cancel dealer. What is this registration cancel dealer? Where is this condition in the law? That your supplier's registration has been cancelled, and that too with retrospective effect. Therefore, you will not get credit. They are cancelling everybody's registration, no? Left, right, center. We went there, door was closed, registration cancelled. Today, Mr. Aichandani has not come to the Bombay High Court, therefore he is dead. Can they deny you credit on the ground that the vendor's registration has been cancelled? The vendor's registration has been cancelled. Yes or no, sir? Yes. Why, sir? At that time he was registered, sir. He was. Yes, that's what I'm saying. At the time you purchase, then only credit question comes, no? So if you purchase from unregistered dealer, question of credit doesn't come. Retrospective cancellation also. You may do. Sir, who gave that man registration? You gave. He is your illegitimate child. What can I do? Today you may disown him. What can I do? You gave birth to him. Today you may cry, no, registration was wrong, bad, etc. No problem, I am not stopping you from doing that. Please do. How can you deny credit to me on that basis? According to me, this ground that the registration has been cancelled is not a valid ground. It does not find mention anywhere in the section conditions of section 16. Therefore, registration cannot be denied. The credit cannot be denied. What is fake invoice? आजकल बहुत सुनते हैं ना सर फेक इनवॉइस. ये क्या है? फेक इनवॉइस क्या है? इनवॉइस भी फेक होता है क्या? हाँ? Transaction involving without movement of goods. Movement is necessary? Then? Without supply means what? Without actual supply. What is actual and what is not actual supply, sir? Without consideration. फेक आईटीसी. फेक आईटीसी क्या होता है सर? आईटीसी आईटीसी होता है. फेक आईटीसी क्या है सर? उसने दिया तो होगा ना सर. उसने भरा होगा तब आपको क्रेडिट मिलेगा ना सर, पैसा दिया तो है ना सरकार को, तो फिर व्हाट इज फेक सर, व्हाट इज फेक? अरे डेफिनेशन नहीं सर, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय फेक? There is no such word in the law. Please don't misunderstand me. I only go by the statute. I am not bothered about what they say in their trade circulars or their media reports. 200 crore, 500 crore fake ITC, 1000 crore fake ITC, 2000 crore fake ITC. अगर इतना होता तो $5 trillion इकोनॉमी कब के बन गए होते थे सर? अगर ये सब सच होता था तो What do you mean by fake? क्या fake है? What is fake registration? What is fake invoice? So say that you have given an invoice and there is no underlying supply of goods and services. Therefore, the purchaser has violated condition section 16(2) which says you should receive the goods and services. You have not received the goods and services, therefore you will not get credit. Okay. Correct? You have not received the goods and services, therefore you will not get credit. Okay. Let us say A sells to B, B sells to C, C sells it back to A, as what they call it circular trading. Is it illegal? Is it illegal? No, why? So what is wrong in that? Nothing wrong, okay. Nothing wrong, sir, in circular trading. It's only bill. Everybody is increasing their turnovers. Okay, so that your borrowing becomes better, so that you defraud the bank, so that the bank goes bust, so that the country fails. And they are saying not illegal, sir. See? ये कैसे लोग हैं? हैं? ये वैल्यू ऐड था. Where is the loss of revenue in all this? If you say A never sold the goods to B, therefore A should not have paid tax, therefore A should get refund. Okay, he cannot get refund because he has collected from B. B should get the refund, and B has gotten that refund only in the form of ITC. Where is the loss to the exchequer? A has paid it, sir. वो अलग कंडीशन था, वो पहले जो डिस्कस किया. A ने पे किया है सर. A ने पे किया अपना GSTR 1, 3B, 23, 53, 73, 9, 9C, जो आप रिटर्न बोलो सब भर दिया है, सब कुछ भरा है, उसने टैक्स भर दिया है. If you say A never supplied goods to B, he should not have paid tax. No supply, no tax. Give it back to him. I cannot give it back to him because I have collected from B. So you give it back to B. B has got it back how? In the form of credit. What is wrong? हाँ? A के पास तो ऑलरेडी है सर. Therefore वापस मिल गया सर, तो पे तो किया ना उसने. Ultimately it should come back to A. It has come back to A. What consumed? वो अलग है सर, that is different. I am not on that, sir. Please, let me make it very clear. I am not supporting anybody. These people should be dealt with an iron rod. I am not saying that. Okay, don't think. I am on a legal point. I am on two legal fundamental principles, sir. One is, in this transaction, there is no loss to the exchequer. One. Two, you are right, it may be a part of a larger socio-economic problem. I agree. But GST section 16 is not the answer to it. Three, when A sells to B, B sells to C, C sells it back to A. According to me, you will not be eligible for credit because if there are no goods, no credit. But if A has goods, suppose A is selling 10 tons of steel and A has 10 tons of steel with him. A sells it to B, B sells it to C, C again sells it to A, and A has those goods. Nobody can deny you credit. Nobody can. It's like high C sales. Is high C sales illegal? A sells to B, B sells to C, C sells to D. On the high C sales, it is not. It is not. Subject to, please again, if the goods are existing, if the goods are there, the goods are real, the goods are actual, not illusory. Okay? Not that. Okay? I remember once one client had come, sir, somewhere in 2012. Tabhi to GST was saying the VAT. Okay, he had come. So I asked the client, sir, what do you manufacture? He said, invoice. Bhag jao idhar se. Okay. So I'm not supporting those people, sir. Okay, you please take them to task. I'm only saying when the goods actually exist. Our law recognizes that movement is not relevant. Movement is not relevant. So when they tell you that the truck has not crossed the check naka, toll naka, octroi naka, wo reading nahi hai, wo reading nahi, nothing. Not required. Not required. Okay. What is fake invoice? What is fake registration? How can registration be fake? How can registration be fake, sir? Address दिया है, गलत address दिया है. गलत एड्रेस दिया है सर आपको. Sir, according to the department, what is fake registration? You are not supplying goods and services. You are not supplying goods and services. You are not capable of supplying these goods and services. According to the department, that is fake registration. According to me, there can be only and only one case of fake registration. Forgery. Forgery. You have taken his PAN card and his Aadhaar card and merged it and gotten registration. That and that alone, according to me, is fake registration. And what does the department do in such a case, sir? License cancel. Cancel kar do. Sabka license cancel kar do. Simple. Arey, it's a forgery. Have you ever seen any FIR being filed? Have you ever seen a GST officer go to police station saying that, sir, this is a forgery, please lodge an FIR? ये खुद ही डिसाइड कर रहा है forgery है. ये खुद ही सब कुछ खुद करना है हमको. हम इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर भी बन जाएंगे. आपके घर आएंगे, कैश किधर से आया? कैश ले चले जाएंगे. सब कुछ जीएसटी ऑफिसर को करना है. कल को आपने सिग्नल भी तोड़ दिया ना, जीएसटी वाला पकड़ लेगा. कहाँ जा रहे हैं मिस्टर? 500 रुपये मेरे को देके जाओ. According to me, registration, sorry sir, कुछ बोल रहे थे? Registration, fake registration is only and only case of forgery. In that, GST department has no role to play. They have to report it to the police. It's an offense. It's an offense. Okay. What do they mean by fake registration is you are not a supplier. You are not a supplier. You have not supplied goods and services. Okay. How do they decide that? How do they decide that you have not supplied goods and services? How do they decide that you have not received the goods and services, sir? How do they say fake bill, sir? No, it is there. I am a registered dealer. I am paying my taxes. I am filing my returns. I give you an invoice. You are a registered dealer. You are making purchases. You are filing your returns. You are paying your taxes. You are eligible for credit. Suppose they say that the bill given by me to you, okay, there is no goods and services. How do they say that? Not required, sir. Delivery movement is not required. Is not required. How do I say, sir? This is another misconception that I want to clear. Section 16(2), when it says receipt of goods and services, receipt here means receipt in law, not receipt in fact. The act is not concerned with your facts. When it says receipt of goods and services means, it means receipt in law. Have you received the goods and services or not? How do I prove? How do I prove? I have an invoice. It shows 100 plus 18. I have paid you 118. That itself is receipt. That itself is receipt. You have received the goods, you have received the services. Now, how does the department prove that you have not received goods and services? सर एक तो ई वे बिल ये सर गुड्स छोड़ दीजिए सर्विस में बताइए सब लोग ई वे बिल में पहुंच जाते हैं इजी क्वेश्चन आंसर दे रहे हैं ये ग्रुप ए नहीं ग्रुप डी क्वेश्चन चल रहे हैं सर्विस में बताइए सर प्लीज टेल मी हाउ विल दे प्रूव दैट सर्विस इज नॉट बीन प्रोवाइडेड प्लीज टेल मी He has authorization, sir. He has everything. Please tell me, how do they prove that services have not been provided? Record whose statement? My statement. Supplier statement. And supplier says, nahi diye hai. No, he's right. He's absolutely right. Please take it from me. It is impossible for anybody, you, me, them, to prove receipt of goods and services. It is impossible. The only and only evidence that the revenue has is a confession. Is a confession. Otherwise, it is impossible. If they have a confession in the form of a statement recorded of the supplier saying that I never supplied these goods and services, that is their basis to allege that you have not got the goods and services. That and that alone is the evidence. There cannot be any evidence apart from that. Second, sir, एक minute, sorry sir, एक minute, सिर्फ finish कर लेते हैं क्योंकि हम लोग भूल जाते हैं, वकील लोग भूल जाते हैं. Okay. Second, what happens if such a case happens that his statement has been recorded? Does it prove their case? Answer is no. It establishes their allegation. Then the onus again shifts on you. Onus again shifts on you to disprove it. To disprove the statement made by the vendor, either in the form of cross-examination, etc., or producing other evidence saying that he is not making a correct statement. So what I am trying to tell you is, this is what flows from Supreme Court Ecom Gill. Okay, let me tell you. Burden. The burden of proof stands discharged the moment you produce the invoice. Burden never shifts. Burden is final. When you file a plaint, when you file a civil suit against anybody, the burden is upon you to make out a claim. And the court will examine whether you have prima facie case or no. Then they will issue notice to the other side. Then the onus arises. Then the onus arises on the other side. Onus keeps shifting. The onus keeps shifting. The onus was on the revenue when they had recorded their statement. Now onus shifts on you. You produce evidence, then it will shift to them to dislodge that evidence. That is a matter of evidence. Okay. Yes, sir. आप कुछ बोल रहे थे. Yes, sir. No, no, sir. There is one condition that you should receive the goods and services. आपने पे कर दिया वो अलग है. Okay. Sir's point is slightly different. I don't know whether you understood or not. He is saying, I am a trader, I purchased and I sold. If there is no purchase, there cannot be a sale. If there is no purchase, there cannot be a sale. If I am showing output sale also, okay, then they can question your sale also. No, tax तो दिया है sir आपने. Tax कौन मांग रहा है आपसे? That is what the board came out with a circular also in 2022, saying that there will be no demand of ITC in such cases. There will be a penalty under 122. That penalty will be equivalent to the tax credit amount. That is a different thing, sir. Okay. Nobody is asking you tax. You took a bill, you gave a bill. That is what they will prove. So your sale does not prove your purchase. It can be a contention, But that cannot be the only basis, according to me, where you prove that the sale is there. Unless they have not questioned the sale. If they don't question the sale. Hmm. That's a debatable point, no sir. ट्रक वाले को क्या मालूम बेचारे को? ट्रक वाले से तो जो स्टेटमेंट 2 थप्पड़ मार के आप लिखवा लेंगे. वो ये सब क्या होता है जहाँ पे ऑक्ट्रा नाका पे या सीज गाड़ी रोक लेते हैं, वो क्या ट्रक वाला, दे वो आस्क हिम वेयर इज ई वे बिल, ई वे बिल में क्या वैल्यू लिखा है. एक ट्रक वाले ने सही जवाब दिया ऑफिसर को, बोलता है साहब अगर इतना पढ़ा लिखा होता तो ट्रक चलाता था. करेक्ट नो सर. It is your foolishness that you are asking those questions to that man. His job is only to transport. Only in cases, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Only in cases where you say that you are transporting car and you find aeroplane. That is a different matter. ऐसा एक भी केस सुना है? हो ही नहीं सकता, वो तो आंख बंद करके जाने देते हैं. हो ही नहीं सकता है, मैं मान ही नहीं सकता हूं सर. इस देश में आप ऐसा एक केस दिखा दो कि आपने बोला केमिकल्स जा रहे हैं अंदर ड्रग्स मिल गए, आपने बोला गोल्ड जा रहा है अंदर कार मिल गई. एक केस बता दो, एक केस बता दो. नहीं, वो सब ऐसे ही जाता है सर. बाकी पकड़ते ई वे बिल में पार्ट ए नहीं है, पार्ट बी नहीं है, ये नहीं लिखा है, वो नहीं लिखा है, वो नहीं लिखा है, वो नहीं लिखा है, अब और कुछ नहीं. क्योंकि यू डोंट मीट देयर डिमांड्स. वेर एवर यू मीट देयर डिमांड्स एवरीथिंग इज ओके. हाँ, ये भी बहुत बढ़िया है सर. ये मिसमैच 2A 3B, ये क्या है मिसमैच सर? व्हाट इज दिस मिसमैच 2A 3B मिसमैच? व्हाट इज दिस मिसमैच? मेरे को तो नहीं समझता है सर आज तक. हाँ, 2A 3B मिसमैच, ओके. हैं सर, मेरे को तो नहीं समझते 2A 3B क्या है. आई एम टेलिंग यू जेन्युइनली सर, ये क्या मिसमैच है सर? आज 20 साल हो गए मेरे बीवी से मैच नहीं हो रहा है, तो आपका 2A 3B क्या मैच होगा? एक का भी बता दो सर, एक का भी बता दो, मैं वकालत छोड़ दूंगा सर. एक का भी, किसी का 2A 3B परफेक्टली मैच हो गया. अरे हो ही नहीं सकता. या बीवी से नहीं मैच हो रहा है 25 साल से, आपका वो 2A 3B 500 वेंडर से क्या मैच होने लगेगा? ये क्या है? What are they doing? And then they say, अरे 74 नोटिस, वेरी नाइस, ब्यूटीफुल, हमने बड़ा केस पकड़ा. अरे आपके पोर्टल में दिख रहा है, ये जो शानदार पोर्टल बनाया है आपने, उसमें दिख रहा है, उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? Anyway, these are decisions whether you can deny on the basis of 2A 3B or you cannot deny on the basis of 2A 3B. I do not follow what is this mismatch. In absence of 42, 43, your entire law should fail. This ITC should fail because there is no 42, there is no 43. Please go and read it. They never brought into operation, now they've omitted it. Stopgap arrangements, 3B, 2A, ये सब stopgap है. Okay. Nobody will agree, sir. This is what I am telling you, nobody will agree. No draftsman will ever agree. But this is a fact. Okay. 16(4), अच्छा एक टाइम लिमिट भी था सर. 16(4) में एक टाइम लिमिट था that you should take credit by the November of the following year. Okay. आपने नहीं लिया तो क्या होगा? गया गया. हाँ? Section was challenged, sir, and the court upheld the validity, sir. Why? How can a time limit be irrational, sir? कल को आप बोलेंगे 1.5 साल क्यों दिया, आप मेरे को 10 साल दो. अरे अपील के लिए 3 महीने का टाइम है ना सर, चैलेंज कर सकते हैं? नहीं ना. No time limit can be irrational like this. And what time limit to fix is the will of the legislature, sir. The ground of challenge itself was according to me bad. 16(4) was perfectly valid. But be that as it may, they brought an amendment in 16(5) saying that whosoever has filed the return by this date, we will give you credit because this was the initial period from 2017 and some COVID had come, etc., etc. Okay. What happens इसके बाद अगर ऐसा हुआ तो? ये तो 2020 से 21 तक का ही है. I don't know the exact dates that you can verify, sir. Okay. उसके बाद अगर ऐसा हो, मान लीजिए आज ऐसा होता है, कोई क्रेडिट छूट गया. Okay. ये छूटता क्यों है सर? ये छूटता क्यों है क्रेडिट? 3B में नहीं फाइल किया आपने. आप 3B क्यों नहीं फाइल करते हैं टाइम से सर? टाइम से क्यों नहीं फाइल करते हैं 3B? पैसा नहीं है ना, डीलर के पास पैसा नहीं है, वो खा गया, किधर गया, खर्चा किया, वो थाईलैंड गया था घूमने. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम सर, नथिंग रॉन्ग. Dealers have many problems, sir. You and I can never realize what a businessman goes through. Okay, he did not have money, for whatever reason he did not have money. You did not file his 3B. Okay, you as your chartered accountant, you kept telling your client, sir, please file, please file. He said, पैसा नहीं है. Okay, 3B फाइल नहीं हो गया, तो क्या हुआ? क्रेडिट गया आपका? क्रेडिट गया? सबसे पहले फर्स्टली टेल मी who told you that you have to pay the tax to file your 3B? Portal. Yatra tatra sarvatra. Who told you? सर आप इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न फाइल कर सकते बिना टैक्स भरे? हाँ नहीं, कौन नहीं बोल रहा है सर? हम तो भरते ही नहीं, ऐसे ही रिटर्न फाइल करते हैं सर. हाँ, कोई वकील को रिटर्न फाइल करते हुए देखा है आपने सर? बिना टैक्स का भी भरते हम 2 साल के बाद, इंटरेस्ट के साथ देंगे आपको. प्लीज टेल मी विच पार्ट ऑफ द स्टैट्यूट टोल्ड यू दैट यू कैन नॉट फाइल योर रिटर्न इफ यू डोंट पे योर टैक्सेस? नोबडी विल क्वेश्चन. सर पोर्टल ने मना कर दिया. अरे पोर्टल बेचारे इन्फोसिस, वो इंजीनियर को क्या मालूम? ये बाबू लोग ने जो फीड करके दिया उसने बना दिया. Will Infosys decide what is the law of the land? Has any one of you attempted to file a physical GSTR 3B? No. Because आजकल सब ऑनलाइन है, सब कुछ सिस्टम में है, सब कुछ पोर्टल में है, सब कुछ भी हम फिजिकली नहीं करेंगे. क्यों? हाथ टूट गए? ले नहीं रहे? कौन बोला? ले नहीं रहे? फिर आप क्या करेंगे? फिर घर आ जाएंगे. हाँ, ओके, अच्छा है, बहुत बढ़िया. मैडम आपको पता होना जरूरी है. आई एम नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट द ऑफिसर. ही इज नॉट अकाउंटेबल. प्लीज टेक इट फ्रॉम मी. नो ऑफिसर इज अकाउंटेबल. नो ऑफिसर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल. Therefore, if he commits a mistake, no problem. How I wish and I hope and I pray that I sit in his chair. It's the easiest chair to sit in. Your chair is not like that. You are answerable. You are accountable to your client. Your client is accountable because he loses money. If he loses money, his business is affected. If his business is affected, he cannot pay salaries. Thousands of people lose their jobs. Why you cannot do physically? ये कभी आया सेक्शन, ये एक्ट कब आया सर? 17. अच्छा, उससे पहले क्या करते थे? हाँ, उससे पहले क्या करते थे सर? तो ऐसे रातों रात क्या हो गया कि आप लोग सब चेंज हो गए? This is exactly, I am not saying this sir, this is exactly what Supreme Court said in Bharti Airtel, and they threw Bharti Airtel right out of the court, and rightly so in my opinion. 2A नहीं फाइल कर पा रहा, ये नहीं कर पा रहे, तो क्या हो गया? Did you attempt to file a physical copy? Did you attempt to file a manual copy? Do you don't know the office of the GST department? Do you don't know who is your jurisdictional officer? Do you not have their email IDs in this day and age? टेक्नोलॉजी की बात कर रहे हैं ना, ईमेल आईडी नहीं है, फिजिकली नहीं ले रहा है वो, मेरे को घर में नहीं आने दे रहा है, तो ईमेल आईडी नहीं है, स्पीड पोस्ट नहीं है, कुरियर नहीं है, रजिस्टर्ड पोस्ट नहीं है, हाँ, आइडिया नहीं है, आइडिया नहीं है, अभी आइडिया दे रहे हैं सर. प्लीज डोंट गो व्हाट बाय पोर्टल टेल्स यू सर. ओके, suppose you have missed to file your GSTR 3B in time. Let me tell you now, even today, you are eligible for credit. You have to litigate, but you will get it. According to me, what 16.4 and 16.5 prohibits or bars, it prohibits or bars is stale credit, not belated credit. It's a very, very, very subtle point I'm making. Okay, you may not agree also, but this is a point that you have litigate. Section 16.4, 16.5 only bars stale credit. Stale means an invoice which was never in my books, I forgot, that is gone. But if it was in my books, I have filed my return, the GSTR 1 is there, I will still be eligible for credit, but it's a very, very litigative and a contentious issue. Okay. Block credit. What is block credit? अभी तो क्रेडिट मिल नहीं रहा था, अभी उसको भी ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं. यस सर. आपके बुक्स में है कि नहीं सर? यस. ब्लॉक क्रेडिट. अरे राम, कितने टाइम से मैं बोल रहा हूँ बिशन सर. सर मैंने अब तक जितना कुछ बोला वो सब लिटिगेशन वाला ही है, मेरे बिना कुछ नहीं होगा सर. अरे ले, आपको क्रेडिट भी चाहिए, आसानी से भी चाहिए, ऑफिसर भी, क्या यहाँ पे लंच भी नहीं मिला है सर. हाँ, आपको सब कुछ चाहिए. He has furnished, sir. He has furnished. You tell him to furnish. Once, that is gone. That is stale. That becomes stale, sir. Your vendor. Your vendor or you? Me, you will get. That is what I am saying. You will get it. 17.5, sir. 17 is a no credit. Okay, it's a no credit. Though you satisfy 16, I don't want to give you. Okay. Why I don't want to give you, sir? नहीं देना है. क्यों? मेरा मर्जी है. करेक्ट है क्या सर ये? एम्प्लॉय ने बेचारे ने खाना खा लिया तो क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा, उसका इंश्योरेंस कर दिया तो क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा, कंस्ट्रक्शन में कुछ यूज़ कर लिया तो उसका क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा, मोटर व्हीकल का क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा. देयर आर अ होस्ट ऑफ द अदर थिंग्स. ओके, सप्लाई तो है ना सर. सप्लाई कैसे नहीं है? आपने गाड़ी खरीदा टाटा मोटर्स से, वो सप्लाई नहीं है? हाँ, ऐसा कोई कंडीशन है आगे बेचना है? बिजनेस सर, आई एम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट, आई एम यूजिंग इट फॉर माई ऑफिस. हाँ हाँ, नेगेटिवली सर. वाई आई एम आस्किंग यू दैट. वाई नो क्रेडिट है? मैनिपुलेशन. वाह वाह वाह, बढ़िया है. हाँ, यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया, भारत सरकार को नहीं पता मैनिपुलेशन कहाँ हो सकता है, कहाँ नहीं हो सकता है सर. ओ अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. और मैनिपुलेशन हो सकता है अगर, तो दे डोंट नो हाउ टू कंट्रोल इट. इतना कमजोर समझा आपने सरकार को, हैं? Source of income. डेप्रिसिएशन भी लेंगे, क्रेडिट भी लेंगे. अच्छा, घर वाली बाहर वाली दोनों. अच्छा, इसके लिए ओके. और कई रीजन है सर? कॉस्ट और कंजम्पशन. एवरी परचेज इज अ कॉस्ट सर. यू सिटिंग हियर ऑल्सो इज अ कॉस्ट. पर्सनल तो 17(1) में आ गया. उसके अलावा क्या पर्सनल? 17(1) says personal, personal is out. 17(2) says whatever goes into non-taxable and exempt, that is out. 17(3) defines what is 17(2) exempt. 17(5) says ये सब छोड़ दो, फिर भी नहीं दूंगा. फिर भी नहीं दूंगा. क्यों सर? सिंपल आंसर है. आप लोगों ने जो भी बोला, सरकार कुछ भी बोल ले, इसका एक ही आंसर है, मेरी मर्जी. मेरा मर्जी है. Don't go by any logic, any rational, any reasoning. It is my prerogative, mister. It is my prerogative. I don't want to give. For motor vehicles, they give a reason that it is already subsidized. For canteen, etc., they say it is a perquisite. For CSR, they say this. For that, they say this. For that, this is construction, consumption, this thing, depreciation, that thing. हजार reason दे सकते हैं sir. I will not believe and agree with anyone. The only answer is, it is my wish. What I want to give you, what I don't want to give you. Can you challenge it? Answer is no. Answer is a flat no. It is the prerogative, it is the will, it is the choice of the legislature. What they want to give you, what they don't want to give you. They are like your parents. Okay. You cannot question that. Suppose tomorrow they delete section 16. हटा ही देते हैं, सब बंद कर देते हैं. ओके, ऐसा होगा नहीं सर, हम लोग कहाँ जाएंगे? ओके, suppose they want to delete section 16. There is again conflict of opinion here, sir. Many of the lawyers feel that no, they cannot do that. I feel they can. I feel they can, and you cannot question it. If they want to delete section 16, they can delete it. Okay. 17.5. So wherever these 17.5 conditions, these items are there, you will not get credit. So don't think that I should get credit, etc. Interpretational issues are different. Interpretational issues are different. I am saying, can you question it? Answer is no. Okay. One more. Acha, this is important, sir. This is important. Sir, you know now the Supreme Court, Justice Abhayo gave relief in the case of Safari Retreat. There was a constitutional challenge to section 17.5 C and section 17.5D before the Odisha High Court. The Odisha High Court read down the section, okay, and the state challenged it in the Supreme Court. Now state's challenge has been accepted to the extent saying that the section is valid. Section is perfectly valid, there is nothing wrong with the section, the constitutional validity of the section has been upheld. But the Supreme Court read down saying that your section says plant or machinery, the definition in the section says plant and machinery. The revenue content, oh sir, this is a typographical error. Okay, don't read too much into it, but the Supreme Court said nothing doing. If it says plant or machinery, if the assessee can prove that this particular structure is my plant, he will get credit. If the assessee can prove that this particular structure is my machinery, he will get credit. But these are all disputed questions of fact to be decided in the facts of each case. It is the onus is cast upon the assessee to prove that this is either plant or machinery. Okay. Now the government has amended after the recommendation in the GST Council meeting. They have amended retrospectively. Okay, this section has been again amended retrospectively, saying that no, this is a typographical mistake, mister, don't read too much into it. It is plant and machinery. And plant and machinery has been defined in the section. Section says land, building, etc. is all out of plant and machinery, nothing doing, no credit. Will you still get credit after this? Section is valid. Whatever lacuna Supreme Court pointed out, they have overturned that lacuna. Will you get credit? So suppose you are constructing a mall. That entire mall has to be let out. On the entire revenue, you are going to pay output tax. Will you get credit? हैं? अभी तो नहीं बोल रहे हैं sir. That is immovable, no sir? That is building. It's not for self-use. Then it is for whose use, sir? What about a hotel? You construct a hotel to let out the room, no? Then they will get credit. No, I am talking about the building, sir. Not furniture and all. The question is about what the steel, cement, brick, mortar that goes into the building. Will you get credit of that? Or why hotel? You take a cinema hall. Or you take this auditorium, sir. This auditorium, the institute is not going to take home, no, sir. It is meant for you only. And you purchase the right to sit on that seat. Will you get credit for this, such an auditorium or such a hall? Yes or no, sir? फिर भी हैं? मतलब सरकार बोल रही मैं कुछ भी कर लो, ये लोग सुधर ही नहीं रहे. How yes, sir? Why yes? Please tell me. Under which provision? There is a block, and please take it from me. Block credit means you are satisfying conditions of section 16.1, you are satisfying 16.2, you have satisfied everything, and then you have come to 17. सारी अग्नि परीक्षा देने के बाद आप इस दरवाजे तक पहुंचे हैं, फिर भी तुमको अंदर नहीं आने दूंगा. Why you will get credit? How you will get credit, sir? Then what is own account, sir? For self-consumption. So when I construct a bungalow for myself, that credit I will not get. Because I am going to stay in that house. Why do they need that section for that then, sir? That even otherwise you will not get, because it is not used in the course or furtherance of business. Period. You are the end consumer there for that steel. That you don't need 17.5 for that, sir. You don't need 17.5 for that. 16.1 itself you will be out. Quickly, sir. How much time we have, sir? 2 minutes? Quickly, sir. Give answer, sir. Yes or no? Will you still get credit? फिर भी yes ही बोल. According to me, answer is yes. You will still be eligible. Okay. चलो next. बस, thank you. जी सर, why? Why का आंसर इधर है? Done, sir. Any other questions you have, sir? No, it's eligible. Both. Both. Any other questions, sir? Sir, Supreme Court has held clearly on own account. On your own account means not for further letting out. So for example, if you're a manufacturer of car and you construct a factory building, it is on your own account. So even if you use that factory building for manufacture of car which you're ultimately going to sell, the cost of this factory will be included in the cost of that car. But you are not eligible for credit because according to the government, and rightly so according to me, the consumption chain ends there. That purchase is for purchase for creating an immovable property which is for self-use on your own account. But when you make it for letting it out, then it is not on your own account. So for example, you are a chartered accountant, sir. You are registered assessee, no? All of you are registered, no? Paying taxes, filing returns, not like lawyers. Okay. You are a registered assessee, sir. Suppose you make a house. You make a house. In that house, you have a residence also. In that house, you have your office also. You are using that house for providing output service, sir, for making a further supply. But that is on your self account, on your own account. You are not eligible for credit. Okay, that's the fine distinction. According to me, if that is the case, you will be eligible for credit if it is for further letting out. Okay. He is going to let it out, sir. He is going to sell it. He is going to sell it, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else, sir? No, no, sir. I don't understand, sir, this concept. आजकल ऑनलाइन की बात कर रहे हैं, सब कुछ ऑनलाइन 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 बोल रहे हैं. तो प्लेस ऑफ बिजनेस क्या है, सर? व्हाट इज दिस प्लेस ऑफ बिजनेस? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय प्लेस ऑफ बिजनेस, सर? A place of business, according to me, is only an address for communication. You need not sit there to provide services. I can sit in Singapore and provide services here, sir. One place of business can have 100 vendors registered in the same premises. What is wrong in that? Please tell me. What is illegal about it? You are concerned. That's what. Everybody should remove their hats. After 2017, you are concerned only and only with supply. If supply is made, tax is payable. Whether you are registered, unregistered, having registration office, address, this thing, I came, door was locked, nothing, all irrelevant. Okay. Anything else, sir? Any other question? Yes. Debatable, sir. Debatable. Hotel debatable. Yes, sir? Right, sir? Thank you so much, sir. Sir, Suniba is here, sir. I don't want to cut his time, sir. Yes.
I would like to thank Bharat sir on behalf of WIRC for enlightening us and sharing your knowledge and experiences about GST. This learning will be helpful to us in implementing and advising our clients. Thank you so much, sir.